PTF back with you. Thank you so much to our friends at DK Horse for sponsoring this video and so much of our Kentucky Derby content on the In the Money Media channel. Week ago or so, a couple of weeks really, we did a video about Kentucky Derby long shots. Here's the thing about the Kentucky Derby. Your opinion evolves in these weeks leading up to it. We have so much more information now. We've been able to see some of these horses train under the Twin Spires. We have a draw, a post-position order. It's time to revisit long shots. To do that, I have here with me a man whose face will be very familiar, Jonathan Kinchin. And JK, I got to admit, I'm going to put forth a long shot. I'm really looking over your shoulder, stealing your homework here, because I've come around to this idea of East Avenue as an appealing Kentucky Derby long shot. The thing that did it for me really is the draw. We're going to have a whole other video about the pace of this race, and I'll get into the specifics there. But I do think, also having listened to your interview with Brendan Walsh as part of the Kentucky Derby Monster Pod, I do think this horse is live in this race. I assume you're still like him a little bit, but you got some more horses to tell us about too.
Yeah, no, I definitely still like East Avenue, especially with where he drew, which we, like you said, we'll talk about a little bit more in that pace video. But also there's another horse I wanted to add into this long shot mix, and that's Flying Mohawk. He's a horse that's probably going to be a little bit of a punchline because he's been running on the turf, running on synthetic. But a lot of times those horses do well in the Kentucky Derby, and it's not because turf horses like the surface at Churchill. I think that's a little bit of a myth. But I do think that turf horses have stamina. Because of the way they're bred, they have a lot of stamina, and I think that helps them with the 1.25 miles. I think Flying Mohawk's the type of horse that can come running late, get that third or fourth spot if you're trying to spice up your Superfecta or trifecta. So Flying Mohawk for me is one that I'll use as kind of a long shot to try to spice up some prices.
Thanks so much to our friends at DK Horse for sponsoring this video. DK Horse have a really exciting new promotion now called King of the Track. You have to opt in to the King of the Track promotion through the DK Horse app. And from there, very simple. Bet the Kentucky Derby winner. If you win, you get your share of $1 million. It's a minimum $5 wager, straight single horse win wagers only. Your reward will be issued via click to claim. For more information about King of the Track, make sure you download the DK Horse app today. Include the promo code ITM when you sign up. I'll throw in another one in your direction who I think has a chance here at a very big price. That's Chunk of Gold. This is another one of the great stories. Boy, so many great stories in this year's Kentucky Derby. But Chunk of Gold, amongst the millionaires in this field, costs just $2,500. I don't care what he costs. This horse is a born fighter. I went back and have watched through all of his videos, and I think this horse has the right attitude to make a run. Look, maybe first or second, going to be a little tricky for a runner like Chunk of Gold, but I think he's got an awfully good chance to hit the board at what should be a very big price, drawn outside. I think he could just be absolutely friendless in the market, as the Brits say, and make an impact at a number.
For my final one, in Volume 1, I think you talked a little bit about Tistastic. And while I don't have a problem with Tistastic's workmate, Publisher, who's a maiden, meaning he hasn't even won a race yet, he's been working with Tistastic and has been working extremely well. Steve Asmussen, the winningest trainer in North American history, hasn't won the Kentucky Derby, which is shocking. He got Gunrunner and Curlin beat somehow. But I don't think he got him beat. Steve knows I don't mean it like that. But I do think that Publisher is one that could jump up and not probably win the race, but could get involved underneath. He's another one that I'll use to try to spice up those exotics.
We have so much content coming down the pike. One thing we want to do is appeal to you to get involved in the comments. Let us know who your Kentucky Derby long shots are. Talked about how opinions evolve and all like that. That's true. But at some point, you got to take a stand. We do that during our final answer show. Going to be live from Lexington, Kentucky, Wednesday night. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notifications bell so you do not miss any of our exclusive content on the In the Money Media Network. And thank you one more time to our friends at DK Horse for sponsoring this video.